Hello, everyone. This is Aquaria Amethyst. Welcome to my channel. Um, I just need to do a quick video on this because there's something that I've been noticing for the past few days or a couple of weeks or so since this whole thing has been going on with this spiritual virus that has found its way through Tarot land, through the through our part of the New Age community. There's something I've been noticing with certain people and tarot card readers. I'm going to just say this, if you're just organically picking up on the situation, that's fine, because we see a couple of them that don't even know who we are, that we just randomly bump into people's channel and we can tell that they're picking up on the situation. That's different. But people that are fishing and looking at our videos, making comments or what may have you, or trying to listen, everybody's hands don't need to be in this whole situation that's going on with unprofessional priestess and this virus that we're dealing with right now. God called who he wants to deal with the situation. Now, if you want to be Team Daisy, I don't give a fuck whose side you lean on towards or whatever the case may be, because there's some people on my side that I'm saying to just leave it alone and stand on the sidelines. A couple of them can't handle what's going on. A lot of you do not understand that we are dealing with demonic forces that have sent out attacks to people. There's a reason why we're telling certain people and to leave this alone, to protect yourselves and your loved ones, because everybody don't have the jewels or the equipment to fight off what we're dealing with. So I don't care about you claiming to be a light worker. I don't care about your twin flame journey. That shit don't have nothing to do with what's going on right now. Because if you really wanted to know what was going on, you would thoroughly investigate before feeling the need to throw out your little videos. We don't care. And this is not just targeted at one specific person, because I've been seeing a couple of people doing this, trying to look for clout to get your channels and your numbers up. I for one, I don't give a fuck how many numbers I have on my channel. I appreciate those that have subscribed to my channel. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting you. I appreciate your love and your support. However, I didn't start all this to get my numbers up. Because like I said, like true light workers, when people want to sit there and talk about being a true light worker, true light workers don't care about numbers. If their journey only brings in 10 people, you've done a service to the Most High. Okay, read that story in the Bible where that woman gave one item that she owned. That was the only thing she owned, and she gave more than anybody else. That's what Christ had said. Okay, because like I said also in one of my videos, like if I didn't have no subscribers on my channel, hey, I'm gonna just do what God tells me to do. Hey, he said, preach to the birds if you have to, and they'll carry my message on the wind. That's how a true light worker of God work and operate. A lot of people like to throw out this light worker label like it gives them a foot in everything that's going on in the spiritual community. No, stay in your lane. Some of y'all need to mind your business. And then another thing, a couple of y'all looking for me. What are you looking for me for? And then giving out your number. Why are you looking for me? For what? What do you have? What do you have to offer? What are you looking for me for? Everybody don't need to get their hand into this. Watch from the sidelines. If we didn't send for you, leave it the fuck alone, because we're dealing with demonic forces that have attacked people. This thing is attacking people. It's for your safety and everybody else to say, you could not, if you're not prayed up, leave this alone. If you are not prayed up, or if you have malicious intent to try to use this to get clout for your channel, to get your channel noticed, or whatever the case, I can read energy. You using your twin flame story doesn't give you the okay to try to insert yourself into this, because you try to insert yourself into this and something happens to your ass trying to deal with something, when this mission doesn't call for you, that's on you. Don't get close to this when you're not being asked to touch this. Just because you're a light worker don't mean you need to have your foot in everything. I see plenty of shit going on in Tarot land. I leave it the fuck alone because it ain't got shit to do with me. I don't feel like the need to make a video about every little thing that I see. No, what are you? What are you? A New Age news reporter? Okay then. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all do have that. But if you are a spiritual news reporter, just to tell everybody what's going on in Tarot land, that's a position for somebody who's neutral, somebody who has nothing personal to gain from it, just giving information or what may have you. But other than that, I don't see that with the couple of people that have either reached out to me or I've discovered their channel trying to just use the situation for clout. Stop playing. This is how you know who the truth. This whole situation, all it's gonna do is reveal who the real ones are. And if y'all want to sit there and talk about twin flame journeys and what you've been through, I'm gonna do a video about how a lot of you are not twin flames the way you think you are. And I've mentioned this in several of my other videos. I know what's going on. You got a lot of people out there who are experiencing the ascension symptoms, the same symptoms that true twin flames are experiencing, looking at the numbers in the whole 9 yards, and they're still not twin flames. Ooh, really? Yes. Oh, I'm gonna come out with a little video for that. As a matter of fact, you know what? Maybe I should just get into that now. Now that I'm, kind of, yeah, I don't need to make a separate video about that. I think I should get into that now. Here's the thing. And I had spoken about this on one of Ketchy's lives. The video that she was talking about with soul contracts and making pacts with demons. I really enjoyed that video, and she brought a lot of good insight. And I had mentioned how Lucifer, the fallen angel, before he fell, he was the angel handpicked to govern over twin flames. Now, with that being said, now you can understand why we are being a target and why we are of interest. He knows who and what exactly we are because he was originally governor over us. Like, not govern, like, yeah, his job was to, govern us, help us in that area. Though, he dealt with he was positioned to help us deal with our twin flame attributes and all those things concerning twin flames. But when he fell from the heavens, he was stripped of everything. He was stripped of all his titles and and everything that God had given him. He took that from him. And it was given to Michael. Okay? It was given to Michael after Lucifer fell. So guess what he can do, though? Even though he was stripped of those titles, he can still work. He still has a way of using it again. He's basically, okay, he was an angel gifted with music, and he had many different talents. That's why he was the choice angel. Y'all gotta remember something. There was a reason why, of all angels, Lucifer was by far God's most favorite angel. There is a reason for that. He had a lot of unique things about him that stood out from among the angelic kingdom. This was why he was able to make a third of the angelic kingdom fall with him. He had that influence. He had that power to influence things. So So what's happening here? You got people, I hear people all the time say, oh, I experienced this or I experienced that. And then you hear them say, oh, I came out of the New Age community because God showed me it was a deception from the devil. Because in a sense, it was a deception. What he's using is he's giving a lot of people false ascension symptoms, false twin flame symptoms. That's what he's been doing to confuse people into who the real twins are. I explained this before. If you are not a part of the lost tribes of Israel, you are not a twin flame. That's the first thing I discovered last year. Look at my videos. I don't care what your ascension symptoms are. I don't care if you saw the woman's name 11 times in the parking lot on a McDonald's menu. I don't care if you saw her birthday digit. The enemy is very crafty. The enemy is very crafty. He is giving people a false sense of this whole light worker thing, of making a lot of people think that they are light workers, or making them think that they are a part of certain things that they truly are not. A lot of you are being deceived. A lot of you. There are not that many twin flames, and none of them come from the Gentile nations. This is what was revealed to me last year. You want to get mad about it? I don't care. Actually, I may have to go into another video about this. I think I might have to. So stay tuned, because there's something that I need to. There's a reason why I know this to be true, because of what I personally experienced on my own journey to help y'all understand how I was able to even figure all this out. So yes, I'm definitely going to have to come back with another video. So stay tuned. I just needed to get this out of the way, because I see a lot of people that are aligning themselves with this, and in truth, it's actually dangerous, because the entity that we're dealing with, it's powerful. These are some powerful entities that are at play here. There's a lot of magic, black magic going on. There's a lot of gangs that are a part of it. There's a lot of secret society members that this is connected to. This is not something that you want to align yourself with. Only allow those that have been appointed to deal with the situation to deal with it. Now, if you just randomly pick up on the situation, that's different, because there was one tarot reader that me and Bernadette did bump into that did read on the situation, and she didn't even know where it was coming from. She was like, what the hell am I reading into? What is this? And she was reading into the situation that we've been dealing with this whole virus that has crept into our community. So, but for the people that sitting here talking, doing the reading, you can tell by the reading and what you're saying in your videos that you were not called to deal with this situation. Okay? You're just pulling cards and then placing your own, placing your own little opinion about how you feel about the situation. Whatever. Keep it moving. I don't care. We already know what team you are on anyway, because a lot of the stuff that you said in all three of your videos gave your ass away anyway. So I don't really care. Do what you got to do, So with that, being said, hopefully I can go back to giving you guys something light to digest. Maybe I might do a recipe soon. I don't know if I'm feeling up to it. Or you can always talk to me about what subject you might want me to get into, or, to share with you guys on the channel. I don't want y'all to think I'm always, always loud and impersonal. I get loud because, I have a lot of fire in my energy chart. Okay. My sun sign is Aquarius. My moon sign is Leo, and my rising is Sagittarius, and I think Aries show up, and my Aries goes into Mars or whatever, so I'm on warrior mode a lot, I'm, a lot of people be like, calm down and relax, it's not that serious. It's like, I don't talk with anger all the time, you know. I talk with passion. I'm a fiery woman, you know. I talk with a lot of passion, you know. There's a lot of heat, you know, surrounding me. So I can't help I can't help it sometimes. I don't mean to be loud, but sometimes I can't help it because I get so passionate about what I'm speaking to you guys. You know, that's all. But I can be calm, you know, I can be calm. I'll try to be calm, but people be really just getting me going. But I'm going to come back with another video explaining these false ascension symptoms that have been going on in people, and how the false twin flame, and you know, how people are falling for being twin flames when they are not. I'm going to share that story. I'm going to have to take y'all back to like maybe 3 years ago when I had met someone, when I became friends with this woman. You know, I'm no longer friends with her or whatever, but I'm going to get into that in another video. So you guys stay tuned. I might upload it and do it later. But I needed to get this out of the way. Just stop trying to assert yourself in everybody's business. Okay? Stay in your lane and watch on the sidelines. You know, everything ain't called for you to talk about just because you think you're a light worker in a twin flame. That doesn't give you the okay to get in everybody's business. Mind your business. I'm a light worker and I'm from God's chosen seed line. And I know not to get into everything. You know, it's called stay in your lane, please. So with that, I'm going to wish you guys Godspeed. You know, if you would like to support my channel, you know, like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to be liked. Okay? I'm not here for the numbers. I don't care. I had people that unsubscribed from me in the past. I just, you know, I said, you know, whoever is meant to stay on my channel, you will stay. Whoever is not meant, I'm going to still wish you Godspeed. Okay? So with that, I'm going to, you know, bid you, you know, until next time. All right, guys? I love you and God bless. Bye.